Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Road to Elite. If you haven't seen the previous episodes, then check them out on the channel. Whilst you're there, subscribe. I've got loads of FIFA videos on there with loads more coming up, including lots of new series you won't have seen on any other channel before. I'm also thinking of doing a giveaway soon for subscribers only, probably if I hit 250 subs, so subscribing would make you eligible for that, as well as helping me bring that giveaway to you quicker. If you do want me to do that giveaway, then leave a like on this video as well. So if you haven't seen any of this series already, check out the first episode to see an in-depth run through the rules. The aim is getting Elite Monthly and FUT Champions while starting with a very basic 75 rated team, which can only be upgraded by winning games and can be downgraded by losing games. Every win gains me 2 improvement points, and every loss, -1 improvement point. At the end of each episode, which is 5 matches long, the improvement points tallied up and applied to the team at the beginning. Right then guys, welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 17 FUT Champions series, Road to Elite. So in the last episode, we managed to win 4 of the 5 matches, which is pretty good going, I would say so. And that gives us a total of 7 improvement points to spend on this team. So I thought I'd just try and improve this base 75 rated team, because the Premier League team I'm using is looking pretty good already at the moment. So the first change is going to be a change up front. Nolan Roux is coming out, and I'm going to use 5 of the upgrade points to bring in Anthony Modeste. 80 rated striker, pretty good stats all round, and he's got that French link as well as being from the Bundesliga. So mixing it up again, Keita is coming out now, and replacing him is going to be Player? Something like that. Anyway, he's a Nice striker. I've converted him down to a centre forward. He gets a strong link into Darbo currently, and the amber link into Modeste. But then what else I'm going to do now is, because that obviously doesn't put a couple of the players on full chemistry, I'm going to switch things around a bit. So I've already spent all of my improvement points, so I'm just going to be switching out for players of the same rating. So into CDM, I'm going to be bringing in back to a French league player to get a strong link to player. So it's going to be Mangani coming in at CDM. Stats fairly similar to Fritz, who he's replacing, not much in it. Hubner then is coming out at centre back, and he's going to be replaced with the Montpellier centre back Congre. So that would then put every player in this team on full chemistry. So the changes I made, they were pretty much sideways moves. I think the Congre centre back is better than Hubner. Hubner's really lacking in pace, and then the CDM fairly similar to Fritz, so not much of a difference, and everyone else in this team stays the same. So as you can see, it's more of a French team now rather than a Bundesliga team, but I don't need to stay with a particular league, so that's just the route I decided to take. So that is the second team. The first team, the Premier League team that hasn't changed, is looking like this if you haven't seen it before. 4-string goals: Pied, Cabaselli, Davis and Masuaku. Fellaini, Henderson, Kante in midfield, and then up front we have Wilson, Gray with Dele Alli just behind. And as you can see, the fitness is pretty good with this team, so this is what I'm going to start with for this episode. And as you can see, we are on 4 wins, all from our first match, from our opening 5 games. 4 wins from our first episode, I should say. So we started this weekend very well. I'd be happy with, I've said it plenty of times before, averaging 3 wins a weekend is probably going to be enough to get me elite. But I'll need a couple of... I keep getting mixed up, see. Sorry about that. 3 wins every episode is what I want to average. So 4 wins in an episode is pretty good going. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to leave you to watch the highlights for the 5 games for this episode, and I'll be right back once these highlights are finished. Right then guys, so a pretty good episode overall. Another 4 wins to put us on 8 wins out of 10 so far for this weekend. Pretty good going. It gives us another 7 improvement points to use on our squads, which I will be doing at the start of the next episode, which should be coming in the next day or two. I'm likely to use the improvement points on this team rather than the Premier League team, because this one definitely needs more improvement than the Premier League team. But I'll have a play around with it and I'll show you what I've done at the start of the next episode. So that's going to be all for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please leave a like, subscribe, and maybe turn your notifications on as well. That would really help me out a lot. I'm just an aspiring YouTuber who's I really want to just make videos that people enjoy. So if you could do any of those, liking the video, subscribing, or turning your notifications on, that would mean the world to me. So that's going to be it. Thanks for watching this episode, guys, and I hope to see you on my future videos too.